Hey guys, and welcome back. Check out all of our NBA plays every day over at stumpthespread.com, linked down in the video description. Heading into this one, going to be talking about this Western Conference matchup between the Denver Nuggets and the Sacramento Kings. Give our take on who we feel has the better edge against the spread. Of course, Paul Millsap still going to be out here for the Nuggets today. Denver coming into this one as 4-point favorites, and you'd typically expect the Nuggets to be favored by a little bit more going against the Kings, but a couple things working against them today. Not just the fact that they're going into a road game, but the fact that it's on the second night of a back-to-back road trip. So that's always a really tough situation. The Nuggets, they have some depth. They got young guys, so they could potentially still put together a solid performance today. Denver, they've been proving themselves this year, working through some rather significant injuries to some of their key players, but they've just been working through that depth, getting more guys some playing time, and that should only benefit this group working their way into the second half of the regular season. And I really hope that this young, up-and-coming Denver team is able to make the postseason in the very tough Western Conference so they can get some postseason experience this year, which should be vital for the growth of this particular group of players going into future years. So the Denver Nuggets right now sitting about 8th in the NBA in scoring average, 15th in total team defense. And a couple key statistic areas that I'm really impressed with where Denver currently stands. 6th in the NBA in assists. They're a very unselfish team, which is a great spot for this group to be as just such a young roster. And then also 4th in the NBA in rebounding, another thing that really helps them on the offensive side of the ball, getting those second chance scoring opportunities. So the Nuggets, they've generally been doing a pretty good job against the teams that they're expected to beat. And recently, one result that really stood out for us for Denver was, of course, that 96-81 win on the road against the Golden State Warriors, stepping things up on the defensive side of the ball. And actually, defensively, Denver has been pretty impressive over the last couple of weeks of action. Also, in recent wins, only giving up 85 points in a 17-point win on the road against the Portland Trail Blazers, and giving up just 83 points in a 24-point home win against the Utah Jazz. So some pretty solid results there for this Denver team that continues to progress and build in a positive direction. So today they're going against the Sacramento Kings, who are just 12-25 overall on the year. Of course, nobody expected the Sacramento team to be all that competitive this season. They're 6-11 on their home court. The Kings in their last outing were throttled at home, losing to the Hornets by a final of 111-131. And prior to that, another home loss against the Memphis Grizzlies by a final of 96-114. So another convincing defeat there. And then if you go one game prior to that, also a 10-point loss at home against the Suns. So during this stretch of home games where the Kings probably felt, hey, we have a good chance to maybe pick up a nice winning streak here, especially after they were able to pick up that win at home against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Since then, 3 straight double-digit losses against more manageable opposition. So the Kings probably coming into today's matchup not feeling all that great about themselves. On the year, they're 30th in the NBA in scoring average, 19th in total team defense. They have a negative plus-minus of about -9 points, which is pretty awful in comparison to the Nuggets, who have a plus-minus of about +2. So if you just take what these two teams typically put up on a game-to-game average, you get about an 11-point difference. And even with going back-to-back days on the road, we still like Denver to get the job done. And so we're going to go ahead, side with the Nuggets, giving the 4 points as today's NBA pick video play. If you agree with the pick, give the video a thumbs up. If you disagree, give it a thumbs down. Check out all of our picks over at stumpthespread.com, which is linked down in the video description. Also, click that subscribe button on our YouTube channel. Thanks for stopping on in, and we hope to see you guys in future videos. Bye.